this time of pandemic, we've got to support our local comic book shops and wash our hands. So I got two here that I had purchased when the pandemic kind of first started hitting and they started going non-essential. I stopped by the local comic book shop and picked up two mystery boxes, and by boxes I mean bags. Teen Plus is the theme, so I don't even know what that means. I think it's going to be a real wild ride. Since then, I think this shop has fully closed down, like many local comic book shops in the area. So let's see what we got, because it's important to support local businesses in this trying time if you can. Luckily for me, I am still gainfully employed working from my basement. So I'm lucky to have a cubicle style essential paper pushing job that allows me to work remotely from my basement. I wish more people had that opportunity. I hope everyone is doing well. Well, with that out of the way, let's get from the depressing to the highlight. Teen Plus themed comic book mystery manila envelopes. 10 comics, $5 each, for a total of 20 comics. 10 bones spent. What do we get? Boom! Ooh, some Jean Grey action. Not actually a fan of Jean Grey. I don't know why. I don't like her storyline. Think she's kind of annoying. Silver Surfer. That's a pretty cool cover. Now, most of my theories and initial gut responses to everything are based on cartoon shows from the 90s. And the first comic book movie I ever saw on the big screen. The original Batman. I had all the cups from McDonald's. Ooh, Revolutionary War. Who doesn't like soldiers with big guns? Very cool. X Factor. This cover's kind of cheesy. I'm sure it means something to some people who are in the know. To me, just kind of a lame one. Alright. For me, it's mostly about the covers. I like this cover. Very cool Justice League one. So, for me, it really comes down to covers and, like I said, cartoons from the 90s. Although I really like Deadpool because it's funny. And it's got Colossus in it. So, Secret Wars. The problem with this one is the colors. Very monochromatic. It's kind of... You have to really get up and close. Once you get up and close, it's kind of cool, but... otherwise, from a distance, not doing it for me. Another Secret Warriors. Again, this is a Teen Plus. I don't even know what that really means. For comic book ratings, I don't know. It's not like movie theater to me, but this one also seems cheesy. The chick right there in the corner looks like she's from the new She-Ra cartoon on Netflix. Didn't care for She-Ra as much, but the Voltron, Legendary Defender, my kid liked that one a lot. So the Shadow. Alright, so that was a fun little quirky mix, if you will. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Voltron, the new version of Voltron on Netflix, the first few seasons are really good. I think it's 8 seasons in total. Ooh, Savage Dragon. Kind of cheesy. Shattered Star. Who doesn't like a guy with a super seat sword? I love a good super seat sword. Ooh, I like Archangel. Obviously, because I like the cartoon from the 90s, and he's in it. I do like the Archangel wings. better than the angel wings, but I like the good guy personality better than the Four Horsemen. Cyclops. It's kind of a badass cover for a character I'm not... Like, he's mid-tier in popularity for me. Like, obviously, based on the cartoon, a little bit of a goody two-shoes. Rocket Raccoon. Was probably the best part of the movies. So, you know, hey. Guardians of the Galaxy was alright, but I really did enjoy Rocket Raccoon. A lot of Secret Wars in here. I would have done the mature one. I don't know why, because I like mature. But they only had one, and I like to do two at a time, so I had to go with Teen Plus, because they had a bajillion Teen Plus themed ones. This one's pretty interesting. That's how... Instruction manual. Very cool. New Avengers, Civil War II. Alright. Some dude with some like cheesy 1920s mustache and a bowler hat. Don't love it. Alright. Ooh, Harley Quinn. Everyone loves a little Harley Quinn. Although I don't think I like this version as much as I like other versions. But not terrible. Not the worst one. And last but not least, Gotham. That's pretty dark. Pretty dark. Alright. Well, that was a fun little local comic book shop opening. And just throwing out a little more content. Good news, I did finally get my refund from Torpedo Comics. I had to call them again. And they did it while I was on the phone so they could remember. So, again, that's Torpedo Comics OC, which is the California one versus the Las Vegas one, whatever. Did get it. I have 5 mystery boxes coming from them someday. None of them have been reported as shipped. So that'll be fun. But I'll continue to kind of pump out some content for you guys. You know, for those of you working, stuck at a job, just want extra content, like me working in my basement, man, I'm running YouTube on the left computer while I'm doing work on the right computer, and content getting hard to come by. So I'll do my best for those of you who do enjoy the videos to come up with some comic book stuff. I was working on trying to buy a comic book collection. That fell through, but you know, I'm always working to do something. So if I were to score a couple long boxes, I'd probably break them down into a few videos and kind of go through what I got. Because I don't really look through them when I buy them. I just have a price that I try to shoot for in order to do a bulk buy. So if that's something that I were to do, I would definitely share it with the channel. So until then, I wish you guys the best. And remember, take care and wash your hands. Support your local comic book shop.